Nation ready to celebrate its new federal holiday tomorrow, June 19th.
President Joe Biden signed the bill yesterday commemorating the end of slavery in the U.S. It will now officially be known as a Juneteenth National Independence Day.
The holiday marks June 19th, 1865, the day federal troops rode into Galveston, Texas, to announce the Civil War had ended and slaves were free. And for some Metro Detroit communities, this will be their first ever Juneteenth celebration.
7 Action News reporter Brett Cass joins us with how the celebration spread from the south to the city of Detroit and now to the suburbs.
Tomorrow, Madison Heights will host their first ever Juneteenth event. They join a growing list of Metro Detroit cities, spreading word of the holiday and spreading equality. Preparations are underway for the first ever Madison Heights Juneteenth event, a holiday that just a year ago, many residents never knew existed.
I just learned about Juneteenth last year myself, and the more I learn about it, the more interested I get.
The holiday marks the end of slavery in the U.S., when on June 19, 1865, Union soldiers marched into Galveston, Texas, and informed slaves they were freed, more than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation.
In the most recent years, there have been several celebrations. This year, it's really picked up.
Edward Foxworth from the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History in Detroit says the holiday was relatively unknown in Detroit until 1968, when then Congressman John Conyers introduced the holiday to the city. But it wasn't until now that celebrations took off.
I think it's been the last 3 to 5 years where it's just started, and slowly but surely has been picking up.
In Madison Heights, members of the newly formed Human Relations and Equity Commission took the charge, spreading the holiday from the city to the suburbs.
Coming from the African American community, I've known about Juneteenth my entire life. It's traditionally a southern holiday, but being in northern states, it was something that was more so. We just kind of celebrated and just had a party, or we had a picnic.
Now the whole town is invited, with music performers, a rib cook-off, and educational displays.
We're taking one step more to that goal of reaching equality, one step closer to seeing each other as individuals and not as just black people and white people.
Now outside Madison Heights City Hall, the Juneteenth flag flies alongside the American flag, showing all of Metro Detroit it's truly an American holiday.
Juneteenth doesn't compete with July 4th, it completes July 4th because it's the day that all Americans became free.
We're hoping that the momentum for this grows and that the community continues to support this and we make this an annual celebration.
Now the event will run from noon until 5 p.m. There are still spots available for the rib cook-off. Just make sure you get here by 9:30 a.m. Reporting in Madison Heights, I'm Brett Cast, 7 Action News.
Wow, some nice comments there. Thank you so much, Brett. And this weekend, the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History will mark the 156th anniversary of Juneteenth. With a series of virtual and in-person events, festivities began yesterday and will last through Saturday. Tomorrow, the Wright Museum will screen the film Concrete Cowboy, starring Idris Elba and Caleb McLaughlin. From 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Campus Martius Park, admission is free.
For more on the history of Juneteenth and the celebrations in our community, visit our website, WXYZ.com.